Hello everyone, this will be the last video in the series. So we want to do a couple of things. First, we want to generate the launcher icons and splash screen. Then we want to generate a web build and deploy it. And then we want to run the application on iOS, Android, and macOS. Now there's two things that we have to do first. So if we run this on web, so if we come here, click on Chrome, and then run without debugging. So I have a web version running here. You'll see that there is a UI error. Here it says bottom overflowed by 4 pixels. So in order to fix that, let's just remove the size box between the price US dollars and the change percent 24 hours. So I'm going to remove this, and then this will refresh, and then it will work. Now another thing we need to do is add permissions. So if you try to run this app in release mode on Android and on macOS, it will not work because you need to give the application internet permissions. So in order to do that, let's see how that would work. So for Android, we'll go into the Android manifest.xml file. So here I'll say Android manifest, and then at the top right here I'll add this uses permission, and then Android name, and then Android.permission, and then internet. Now once we have this, if we run this application in release mode, then the application will run correctly. Next, we need to do the same thing for Mac OS. So for that, under these two files, we need to add this key value pair. So we'll go to debug profile.entitlements. So say debug profile.entitlements, and then here we'll add this. So you can see that this is a key, and then the value you're setting it to true. Now let's do the same thing for release.entitlements. So release.entitlements, and then let's add that. And now if we run this on macOS, it will also work. Next, let's generate the launcher icons and splash screen. So we'll come here, and then we'll run these two commands. So first, for the launcher icons, we'll run this. And then for the native splash screen, before we run this, we need to change something. So if we go to pubspec.yaml, you'll see that there's a color here. So this color is not correct. So what we need to do is go to constants, and then look at the k-black color, and then I'll copy the values here, and then come back to pubspec.yaml, and then I'll change that. Once this is done, we can run the command for the native splash screen. So I'll run this. And this will generate the splash screen for us. Next step, let's build a web version. So we'll say flutter build web. Then we'll go into the build folders, say cd build, and we'll do /web. And then we'll run the command search. And then I'll call it Cryptospace web.search.sh. Once it's done, we can copy this, come back here, now I have another application deployed on cryptospace.search.sh. In this version, you can click on a cryptocurrency, and then it will go to a detailed page where it will show more information about it. So as an exercise, you can try to create this yourself. This uses the same concepts as the ones from the Pokemon build. Next, let's deploy the application on iOS, Android, and macOS using the release command. So I'll go back to directories, and I'll say flutter run -- release. So first I'll choose the iPhone, so I'll say 3, and then I'll go to another terminal and I'll run the same command as well. And by this time, let's start the Android emulator. So here for this one, I'll pick Mac OS, so number 5. And then I'm just gonna run without debugging for the Android emulator. So let's switch to a Dart file and then run without debugging. So basically what we're doing right now is we're running on 3 different devices. So this is creating the iOS version, and then this one is creating the Mac OS version, and then lastly we're running the Android version on an emulator because I don't have a way to show you guys that the application is running on the Android device. However, if I did pick one, it will run on an actual Android device. Okay, so now the application finished running on all devices. So on the right hand side you can see it running on my iOS device. In the middle we have the macOS application, and then on the left hand side we have the Android version. That brings us to the end of the cryptocurrency build, so I hope you enjoyed it.